going on, everybody? It's Rooster coming to you from out here in California. I am, hopefully it's not too loud. Got the window down because I'm sitting in traffic, of course. Last week, pretty good week. Ended up making a good settlement, so that's always good. You know, it's about average. Can't all be winners, but it worked out. Oh, and last week I got to see my wife and son one night, and my sister. We went and had dinner at Outback, and it was on my way to Oklahoma. And then I had to deadhead from Ardmore, Oklahoma, back down to Sulphur Springs, which is actually only about 20-30 minutes away from my house. And so I ended up getting to go to lunch before a split break. I got to see my wife, my brother-in-law, and my mother-in-law and go to lunch. And while I was in Sulphur Springs, I was able to stop by and sit with my dad during his lunch break. Got to see quite a few people. Didn't get to see my mom. She wasn't feeling good, but you know, I haven't seen my dad in probably a couple months. He's really not, you know, that much of a get out kind of person. He's either at work or at home. So that, and then I went from Sulphur Springs to Amarillo, and I picked up a load in Amarillo. Just, you know, that was finishing out last week, and then last week's pay, and then started this week by picking up a load Amarillo to go to Illinois. Well, they sent me the load. It was picking up an hour or two after my drop-off, and it didn't have a scheduled delivery date. It just said the 16th. But I was running low on hours. But I got the load. I made it to Oklahoma, and I had to stop for the night. And I get a message, you know, asking me what my ETA is. I say I can be there by 2 a.m. on the 16th. Well, apparently that wasn't soon enough, because even though the appointment wasn't set, they wanted it there by the 15th, and there was no way I could make it that 800 miles with the amount of hours I had any faster than making it by 2 a.m. on the 16th. That next morning, I ended up getting repowered by a team, which means, you know, I ended up with their load, and because it was a dropping hook that wasn't it was high priority. The load I had, it had meat on there, some beef that had to go and get to the receiver because it was for a Wendy's, and if they didn't get it, they weren't going to have any meat, you know, those restaurants around that area. So switched loads and ended up in California. Now I got to California, got a phone call this morning, right when it, you know, about an hour before I was going to get up and go take this load that was a drop, saying, you know, hey, you know, another truck broke down. They were able to get, he had it empty, but he was going to pick up a load in Fontana from the drop yard, and we got his trailer picked up, but we need that load taken. You know, it has to be delivered by 9 o'clock this morning. Is there any way you can take the trip, you know, take the trailer you have, go to Fontana, drop it, pick up that trailer, go deliver it by 9 a.m., and then go back and get your original load, and if we have to, we can reschedule that one because it's not a high priority. You know, I'm just like, yeah, pay was really kind of shit for it, but you know, I told him, like, because I asked, it was only like $70. And I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Like, y'all need help. You know, I'm willing to help out. I'll take one for the team. It's only like 50 miles away, which ended up taking me like an hour and a half to drive with this Los Angeles traffic. It was going to Los Angeles, which there's traffic all hours of the day. Got that delivered, and then had to go back to Fontana, pick up my load, take it to Carson. Got it delivered, got it dropped off about 6 o'clock, and then I got a pre-plan, and this pre-plan is pretty good. You know, I'm making about $2 a mile. I'm going to Wyoming. I haven't been to Wyoming. You know, I don't really come out west a whole lot, but I haven't been to Wyoming in a while. I really like the area. I like the view, so I'm happy about that. Happier to get out of California and be getting a good load. And I'm gonna head to Wyoming by Monday. So you know, I scratched their back, and it seems like they're scratching mine. You know, I didn't do it for that. I just did it because they felt like they could call me and ask me for a favor, and you know, I'm gonna help where I can. It's not all about the money. Money's nice, but you know, I know that stuff happens. I mean, stuff happened to me before. I've had issues before, so you know, just trying to give back, and then not expecting anything in return necessarily, but you know, I'm being taken care of, which is part of the reason why I'm willing to do these extra things while I'm out here on the road. But anyway, so that's what's been going on this week. I'm gonna go over here and pick up this load and find me some place to park for the night. Get started again tomorrow. But anyways, until next time, guys, y'all keep safe and keep trucking.